Love Island has a serious issue that is damaging the show: the winners don't stay together. Whether it's a full year, a few months or even just days, the vast majority of the ITV2 dating show's champions end up breaking up fairly quickly, and it makes us question whether true love really exists. Last year's winners Millie Court and Liam Reardon are the latest pair to have called it a day, although making it work for a year is actually quite good going by normal winners' standards. As for this year's King and Queen of the Villa, Davide was spotted getting into a black cab with two Icelandic blondes on Saturday night while girlfriend Ekin-Su is working in LA. Get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter here. Technically there are two winning couples who are still together, but many people would like to forget that Winter Love Island ever existed. Paige Turley and Finlay Tapp, who won the South African series in 2020, celebrated their second anniversary together in February this year and are still going strong. Series 2 winners Cara De La Hoyd and Nathan Massey did split up, but fans were thrilled when they got back together, and the married couple now have 2 kids. A staggering 7 couples have broken up after winning the series, with one ending over a savage text and others having blazing rows. Here is a look at the horrible track record of Love Island's winning couples. Max and Jess, 6 weeks. The first ever winners of Love Island were Jess Hayes and Max Morley in 2015, but they only lasted 6 weeks in the real world. Although it didn't come as too big of a shock as Max had already buyed her off earlier in the series. "Some things are just not meant to be," tweeted Jess along with a broken heart emoji, while Max wrote, "We gave it our best shot." In July this year, Jess confessed she wishes she stole all of the prize money from Max during an appearance on After Sun. When asked if there was anything she would have done differently, she replied, "Do you know what, it was such a journey for me, and I think I was hated at the beginning, you know. I loved it so much, it was hard. I think the only thing I would do differently is I would have taken all the money. 100% I should have taken all that money." Kim and Amber, 4 months. Amber Davis and Kim Setney were each other's type on paper back in 2017, but their romance only lasted until December that year. Despite coming back from Koh Samui with different people, they got back together and ended up winning the series. However, they reportedly got into arguments over their hectic work schedules and were living on top of each other in Essex. A friend of the couple said they've been bickering and clashed over the smallest things, while also saying they were struggling to spend time together as Kim started his intense rehearsals for Dancing on Ice. Confirming the It split in a joint statement, they wrote, "With sadness, we've decided to separate. We fell in love in the villa and want to thank all the fans of the show for supporting us. Our schedules made it difficult. We'll remain good friends." Amber admitted she struggled with the split at first and said Kim was the right person at the wrong time. While Kim confessed, "Amber was my first love. It was me that called it a day, but I think Amber felt the same. Things couldn't go on the way it was. She will always hold a soft spot for me in my heart." Jack and Danny, 5 months. Everyone expected Jack Fincham and Danny Dyer to be together forever after they romped to victory in 2018. Just days after they left the villa, Essex lad Jack said they were going to get married the following year, and they moved into a flat together in Canary Wharf in London. However, It was rumored that the whirlwind of publicity was cause cracks in their relationship and they were plagued by rumors of heated rows. They moved out of their new home and Dani announced they had broken up on Instagram in December that year. She wrote, "Jack and I have sadly decided to part ways. It's been an incredible 6 months, and we will always have a place in our hearts for each other, but sadly we've come to the realization that it's not meant to be long-term." However, the couple insisted they were back together just days later and Dani blamed being in the public eye for the short split. Few people were convinced and many claimed they had only got back together for their careers, and in April 2019 they did finally break up for good. Jack said he wished Dani nothing but happiness, but within weeks she was spotted kissing her ex-boyfriend Sammy Kimmins, who she went on to have baby Santiago with. While on Celebs Go Dating, Jack claimed he didn't want to move in with Dani so quickly and admitted he didn't know if he had been in love. Amber and Greg, 39 days after a rough time in the villa, Amber Gill emerged as the winner with Greg O'Shea in 2019, despite the fact he had only been in the villa for 2 weeks. They beat heavy favourites Tommy Fury and Molly Mayhague, but in the real world struggled to make the relationship work between Newcastle and Ireland. Then came the shock announcement they had split after just 39 days, and Amber claimed Greg had broken up with her over text message. "From my point of view I kind of still wanted to make it work and there was a call a few days prior, just chatting, not specifically to do with that but definitely on that day it was like a text," she revealed on Loose Women. However, Greg hit back by saying they did speak about going their separate ways and that the distance and their busy lives was to blame. Speaking on the Rigbiz podcast, Greg said, "She expected me to fight for it more. And it was over FaceTime and calls and we had one in-person chat about it and then the final nail in the coffin was she said I don't want to be with someone who isn't sure if they want to be with me." The reality star described the moment that he had seen news release, accusing him of savagely dumping Amber over text before he could fight his corner. "I went training, came back, checked my phone and the article that had been released where Greg breaks up with Amber over text," he added. "She knows that's not the truth. I rang her, and asked why would you bother doing this, you know that's not the truth, that's not what happened, and she said it wasn't me, I didn't want that to happen. It was whoever her people are, and it was too late, the damage is done." Millie and Liam, 1 year. The most recent victims of the winner's curse are Millie Court and Liam Reardon, who split in July this year. During their time in the villa they overcame Liam's Casa Amor betrayal, then moved in together once they got out and had even spoken about wedding plans. However, there was speculation they had ended things earlier in the year after being largely absent from each other's social media pages, and the sad news was confirmed while the current series was on air. In their respective statements, the former lovebirds said they were gutted to part and wished each other all the best. After announcing the breakup, Millie has denied rumors that Liam cheated on her and that had been tension over their varying career success. She said, "Last thing I want is people to say nasty things about Liam or put the blame on him, or vice versa. It wouldn't have ended on a good note like it did if anything had happened." Millie would later claim that speculation Liam cheated was not true and said she believes people assume he cheated because he kissed another girl in Casa Amor. "It's not the case. Nothing happened for us to break up. No one cheated," she told The Sun. "It just was a decision that we made because it wasn't right for us. I want to stick up for Liam and have his back. has not a bad guy. Since the show, Millie has worked with Asus, including releasing her own collection for the fashion brand, but she insisted this did not contribute to the relationship ending. Dismissing rumors of tension over her success, she said, "No, he was always supportive of me, so we rode through it together and he literally cheered me on with every single thing I did." Davide and Ekin-Su, still together less than 2 weeks after they were crowned Love Island 2022 winners, Davide and Ekin-Su announced they were moving in together. They were previously separated by distance, as the Turkish actress is from Essex and the Italian hunk lives in Manchester, but Ekin-Su revealed their plans to live in her home county on ITV's Lorraine. "Basically we've decided that we are moving in together, confirmed, it's official," she explained. "And we are thinking perhaps end of September we're thinking to possibly move into Essex, where I'm from. Davide's not been to Essex and I feel like it's so nice because it's near London, it's easy to travel to, bit of countryside but then also a bit of that edginess to it as well." She added, "Actually it's brought us a lot closer, we've got each other. We just trust each other, and like I said in the villa, without trust there is no foundation in any relationship, so you know how it is." The loved-up couple are frequently seen on each other's social media accounts, going on dates and working out at the gym together. But Davide did cause a stir this weekend as he was filmed getting into a black cab with two blondes while his girlfriend is working in Los Angeles. The Italian snack, who had been watching YouTube star KSI's double boxing match alongside other islanders at London's O2 on Saturday, was seen laughing with one of the women, Anita Gunnar's daughter, before jumping into the black cab. The other woman, Mathilde Yelefe Thorsteinst, also got into the vehicle along with a male friend of Davide's. It is not thought anything romantic took place between the Italian and either of the two women. The Mirror has contacted Davide's representatives for comment. Ekin-Su has not spoken out since the video emerged but has posted a snap from the gym, with the actress working on a top-secret new project in the US. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at yourmirror@trinitymirror.com.